Good evening, everybody. It's Mrs. P flying solo for tonight. Well, part of it anyway, because Pixie's at the football. Now, he asked me before he went out, was I going live? I says, I didn't really feel like it. I hadn't decided, but I decided, well, what the heck. So here I am. And I'm live. Hi, Wagner. I've got 2 viewers at the moment. I was just saying to myself while I was talking to myself, I'm flying solo tonight because Mr. P has gone to football. He will be back shortly in about 3/4 of an hour. Gone to see his football team. So thank you for joining me. I was umming and ahhing whether or not to go live. He asked me before he went out, are you going live? And I said I didn't feel like it. So I just decided, bugger it, I'm going live. And here I am. So I've just made myself a coffee before I went live. And thank you for the 3 viewers. I hope I'm coming through loud and clear. Hey, Mr. P and T, I'm on my own, Peter. He's gone to the football. So he did ask me before he went out, was I going live? I didn't feel like it. Felt a bit, couldn't be bothered. So, but nothing on telly, and they're not back yet. So I'm here, and I've got the 3 viewers watching. So thank you to the 3 viewers. Right, I've got a lamp here somewhere, and I don't know which plug it is. Because it does look, oh, that's a bit better. It looked a bit dark. So yes, I've got 4 viewers, and only 2 talking. So hi to the 4 viewers. Just come and say hello in the chat. And from what oh, you're in 2 live streams at the same time. I bet the other one's old mucker because I noticed he was live. Hiya, James. Thank you for coming in. I'm not doing too good, actually, to be quite honest with you. I didn't really want to discuss it, but I got a phone call from the physio that I went to on Friday to assess my knee, and basically they're not doing anything at all. So I was quite upset about it, actually. And basically, at the end of the day, put it down, they're not doing anything because of my weight. Bearing in mind, I've already had weight loss surgery and I lost about 9 stone. So what can I do? Can't do nothing. So, don't really want to talk about that. Otherwise, I'll get upset again. I don't want to get upset. So, I haven't baked anything. I didn't bake anything at the weekend. I'll probably doing a vlog at the weekend. So I didn't do a vlog this weekend. I did do some baking, but I didn't vlog it because I'd already done it. Mr. P wanted the white chocolate cheesecake again, but So they even had the cheek to ring the bariatric the hospital that I had my bariatric surgery at. And she says, "Oh, they're going to support you and all this, that, and other." And it's like a catch-22 situation. My knee's that knackered, basically. I can't do any exercise, so it's a catch-22 situation. Can't lose any more weight until I get active, and I can't get active because of my knee. So, but it is a bit upsetting when you're in the amount of pain that I'm in, and I weren't going to do this, but sorry, you know, don't don't seem like they want to help you. And basically, top and bottom of it is, it all boils down to my weight. They're not even giving me the injections because I'm at too high a risk of getting infections because of my weight. He says hydrotherapy would probably do your knee some good, but there again, they not do it because of my weight, and that's what it all boils down to. So what can I do? Can't do nothing. So and we're at a stalemate at the moment. So I do intend going back to the doctors, see what the doctor says. So we'll take it from there. So going back to the doctor, see what she says. If she more or less says the same thing, then can't do nothing about it. So we're at a stalemate at the moment. The physiotherapist have assessed me. Basically, nothing they can do for me. Not even because I said, well, what about draining the fluid after? Because basically they said that the fluid around my knee is what's causing my knee to pop out and me being in so much pain. No, can't do that. You're at too high a risk of getting an infection. So it's just a matter of carrying on regardless, I suppose. You know, in case you're having to. I've got a family to look after. Keep taking my pain medication. See if there's anything stronger that the doctor can give me. Because obviously nobody else is willing to do anything about it. Hi to the 4 viewers. Sorry if I'm a bit teary, but hey ho, onwards and upwards, as they say. So Mr. Peelby, he didn't want to go tonight. For the fact that I were upset. So I more or less had to shove him out the door. He didn't want to go because he knew how upset I was. That's Mr. P's work phone. I think it needs putting on charge. So I says to him, I says, I'm not having it upsetting you, spoiling your plans. They haven't been to a match in, they should have gone last Saturday, but it was called off because of the snow. Or a week before, I can't remember. So they were looking forward to it, and I says, no, I don't want to spoil your fun. You go and enjoy yourselves. And this was the reason why I didn't really want to go live, because are getting upset about it, but hey ho, let's talk about something else. So are you still in the hospital, Peter? Or are you out of the hospital now? Yeah, you're still in the hospital. It will work. It will work out. Sure of it. But I already knew that they weren't going to offer me a knee replacement because she told me on Friday. Basically, that's down to my weight as well because my BMI is too high. Oh, you in the hospital for good, are you? Oh dear. So at the end of the day, it all boils down to my weight. So yeah, I'm having a bad hair day, even though I washed it this morning. It needs a little bit of a trim, I think. I've got 3 viewers. Gone down to 2 now. Probably 'cause Mucker's live. So stop on for a little bit till Mr. P and our son comes back. So hi, Columbia fan. How are you? Hope you're well. Just having a little bit of a rant. I'm on my own tonight because Pixie is at the football. So yeah, it's just a case of what next. That's all we can do. So yes, I am. I'm staying positive. I'm a bit upset, but hey ho, onwards and upwards, as the saying goes. So I'm going to get back to the doctors, see what they've got to say, and obviously the physiotherapist will have been in touch with the doctor anyway. So it's well, you see, 2 years ago I had weight loss surgery, and in all honesty, I was 34 stone, and I've lost 9 stone. Hey, Random, how are you? Hope you're not getting too burnt in Spain. Thought you might have been out on the town, painting the town red. So, if nobody's, I think Peter's subscribed to Random Life Productions. Columbia fan, if you want to. That's only problem when you're a redhead. Random. I only have to look at the sun and I get sunburnt, so I go as red as this t-shirt when I get sunburnt, so I know what it's like. I burn very easily. And if you were wondering, Miss Random Life is in Tenerife. Oh, that weren't bad then. €12 for a three-course meal. Was that in the hotel or was it out? Obviously, it must have been out. Um, I don't expect to see Keith because is it AMD? What one of the drone flyers is doing a um. Ooh, with wine as well. Can't be bad. You're wondering why I'm on my own. Pixies at the football. So I was undecided whether or not to go live. I didn't feel like it, and then I thought, sod it, there's nothing not to tell it. I'll go live. So yeah, so I bet any money Eagle VP's in his chat because it's drone talk or something. So, but thank you, Peter. When I first came on, I got a little bit upset. Um, I'll explain to you, Gail, when you get back. It's yeah, droning on. It's about my knee, so but I'm not going through all that again. I got a little bit upset. I said I didn't feel like going live, but but when you get back, I'll speak to you and I'll tell you all about it. Probably do a hangouts call, private hangouts call, and tell you all about it. So, ooh, hey, Frozen Fury. Yeah, I'm not too bad. So, um, it's all good to get it off your chest, Mrs. P. Yes, it is. So as I say, Pixie didn't want to go out. He didn't want to leave me on my own. Sorry. This is why I didn't want to go live, you see. Sorry. I'm gonna stop crying now. I just feel so let down. That's what it is. That's the reason why I'm so upset. And I didn't want to do this. Same as I say, I were a bit upset earlier on. Pixie didn't want to go to the match, and I kept saying, I'll be all right, you know. bless him, didn't want to leave me on my own. And this is one of the reasons why I weren't going to go live, because I knew I'd get upset. So, but basically, Gail, they've told me that they're not going to do anything about my knee at all. Nothing whatsoever. I don't know about your gown getting wet. I've got a wet top. it'll be an excuse for a bed bath anyway, Peter. So, but I've decided I'm going to go back to the doctors. See what the doctors have said. It's basically, Gail, everything that, one, we can't give a pain-killing injection because your knee, with it being inflamed, you're a high risk of getting an infection. You can't drain the fluid off. There again, I'm at a high risk of getting an infection. They won't refer me for surgery because my BMI is too big. She says, coming from a physio point of view, we feel that hydrotherapy would benefit you, but can't do it because of your weight. So basically, at the end of the day, everything boils down to my weight. They even had the cheek to ring the bariatric surgery, the hospital where I had my weight loss surgery, to discuss it with them. So she says, it's basically, they passed the book. She says, I explained the situation to the outpatients where you go to. They're going to be there to support you. Blah, blah, blah. And I says, well, look at it from my point of view. To lose weight, you've got to be active. My knee's shot, so how can I be active? It's like a stalemate. So, what can you do? You can't do anything about it. Or they can't offer me anything, which it all boils down to. So, I've got to put up with it. So, but well, they're not taking that into consideration. They know I've had weight loss surgery. They know how much weight I've lost, but still, they're not doing anything because of my weight. So what can I do? Can't do anything. But the reason why I'm so upset, it's got me so angry that basically they've passed the book. Sorry, can't do nothing for you. Bye. So basically, they've because they've got in touch with the surgeons and whatever that did my weight loss surgery. Basically, what ball's in your court, you can deal with it now. Washing their hands of me. Thank you, Frozen Fury. They said that to me too, weight loss before I could have my open heart surgery. That is very funny. I have no legs and one arm. Well, this is exactly what I said. To lose more weight, you've not only got to eat healthily, you've got to be active, you've got to exercise. I says, how the heck can I exercise when I can't even walk? You know, it's a catch-22 situation. I'm doing the best I can, but I can't lose any more weight unless I'm active. And I can't be active because my knee's shot. And, you know, it's same as Frozen Fury says, you know, there's a lot more people worse off than myself. It's just upset me because had I have been about 8 stone, they'd have been jumping through hoops to help me. I've done what I can. I've been for surgery. What more can I do? So, you know, what more can I do? I can't do anything. If they say that's it, that's it. So I suppose in a way I could ask for a second opinion. It's not going to cost nothing to ask for a second opinion, but you know, I says to Pixie, I says I'm going to make an appointment to see the doctors. I should tell them exactly what they've told me. I say, so what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Can you tell me what happens now? Knock me out on painkillers? I just don't know. And that wasn't a very bright idea, Peter. Stopping eating. You want to be getting better, not worse. So we've got the 8 viewers. I don't know who else is in. I was going to bring my phone over. So um, I don't know, Gail. I don't know. Then as I says to, hey Mary, I shall go back to doctors. I should just tell her exactly what they've told me. So I'll say, well, what now? What now? You up me painkillers and give me more tablets? So I just don't know. I just don't know. So they admit that my knee's shot. I've got severe osteoarthritis in my knee. Hey, bird in the hand. They admit that this fluid, that's what's making my knee pop out. They admit that that's the fluid, but they're not willing to drain it off because I'm at risk to infection. Well, this is it. You know, Frozen Fury in underweight, overweight, you're still a human being. And at least people like me, we all accept you for who you are. But it makes you feel like a second class citizen for the fact that I'm overweight and they're not prepared to do anything about it. Well, that's it, Peter. It's not same as I say. I knew I'd got a problem, and I went for the surgery for that fact to lose weight, and I've lost 9 stone in 2 years. But it's it's still not enough. Well, you see, this is it, bird in the hand. We're basically blaming me weight, and they're saying that that's the reason why they can't do anything about it. They can't do anything about it. They can't give me pain-killing injections in my knee at risk of infection. They can't draw the fluid off my knee at risk of infection. She even said to me, hydrotherapy will help you, but the factor is your weight. So uh, and I keep saying, you see, they've said surgery was out of the option because my BMI is too high. So that wasn't an option. It's every excuse not to do anything about it. So it's like, you know, but I shall go back to the doctors, and obviously she'll probably have heard from the physio. And I'll say, well, what do we do now then? So do I carry on and end up in a wheelchair, or, you know, you see, after my weight loss surgery, hi, Beirut. Thank you for joining us. After my weight loss surgery, I started going to the gym, but then I had this trouble with my knee, so I couldn't go to the gym anymore. So it's like a catch-22 situation. My knee ain't strong enough to go to the gym. You've hit the nail on the head, Mary. It's like, you know, you're overweight, we're washing his hands of you. Somebody else's problem, not ours. You see, when I originally went to the doctor said she was going to refer me to orthopedics. Now, basically, that physiotherapist says if they were to refer me to the orthopedics, they basically tell me the same thing. Sorry, there's nothing we can do for you. So, so that's it. You know, it's a case of where do we go from here? Well, I'm the same, Byru. I've got a dodgy back as well. I've got 3 eroded discs in my back, so you know. But I should go back to the doctors. I should just say I'm not happy. Where do we go from here? Nobody's willing to help me. What do I do? So, so it's a case of going back to my GP and seeing what she says and say, well, you know, what do I do? They're not giving me an injection. Risk of infection. They're not draw the fluid off. Risk of infection. But it's the fluid that's making my knee pop out. You see, this is the trouble with the UK. If I'd got millions of pounds and I went private, there's somebody somewhere would help me. But because we don't have to pay for our treatment, well, we do in a way because we've got national insurance. But well, that's what I was just saying, Bird, in that. And if I'd got millions of pounds, I'd go private and I'd find somebody that could help me. But we haven't. So, hey, Mark Plays, thanks for joining us. So, but as we say in this country, money talks. And if I were to go private, they'd be sending me for MRI scans. They'd be, yeah, world's your oyster, so to speak. But can't afford to go private, so we have to rely on the NHS. But we will see. I'm not gonna just let it. I'm gonna go back to the doctors and see what she says. Probably end up in a mental institution by the time I've done. But hey, hang on a minute. I bet that's Pixie ringing me. I've decided to go live.
Oh, you're live at the moment?
Yes. I didn't have time.
Right.
I didn't have time to mute me.
Oh, yeah.
No.
All right, well, we're about 5-10 minutes away anyway.
Okie dokie.
I'll see you in a bit.
Did you win?
Yes, 2-0.
2-0. Ooh. I've unlocked door anyway.
All right,
Okie
okay.
dokie then. Yeah, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Trisha. Thank you. Right, Pixie's been to the match. They were just ringing me to say he'll be home soon, so. And they won 2-0, so we'll be in a good mood. So, and I want to thank Trisha. She gave me a reading the other day when I went into a live stream. So thank you for the 9 viewers. There again, Mary, it's the funds. We're one wage family, you see, because I don't work and there's only Pixie works. So talk of the devil and the sure to appear. Yes, let's get them thumbs up going. Got 11 viewers and 6 thumbs up. Yeah, I saw that, Trisha. I mean, like when you go, like, because Mr. P has to be up at 6 o'clock, you see, so Barroot says, Pixie, we heard you on the phone. Well, you see, the thing is, I didn't have time to mute the microphone because I had to hobble across there because I'd left my phone on charge. Hiya, old stoner. Yeah, so probably Mr. P is watching it on his phone, obviously. And he says, sorry, Pixie, I'm frozen. Oh, dear. And if you were wondering what we were talking about, Trisha, I've got I've got really bad osteoarthritis in my knee, and got the news today that they're not going to do anything. So I was getting a little bit upset. I'm sorry. About getting upset, but I'm grateful for all your support and all your kind words. But I'm not going to give up. Thank you, Mary. Love you too. But basically, they're putting everything down to me weight. Not going to do anything. They're not giving me an injection because the infection risk. They're not draw the fluid off because of the infection risk. Well, I tell you, Peter, I was that upset earlier on. I didn't want to go. And I kept saying, no, you've got to go, because his pal were up. Well, the bloke that he goes to the match with was in Newcastle, and he sort of bombed it down the motorway to get back for the match. I says, you can't let Nigel down. You know, Callum's been looking forward to it. So I says, I'll be all right. Just go and enjoy yourselves. He works hard, and I didn't want him to miss out on my account, basically. No, Gail, I'm not going to give up. So, but you know what doctors is like. They should just give me some stronger painkillers and probably be like a zombie all day, every day. So we'll see. We'll see what she's got to say. I try to be. I try to be. Oh dear. Well, on a brighter note, Callum came home from school today because Callum is special needs and he has to have a teaching assistant in most of his lessons. Now, on top of that, he's left-handed, and most of the time his writing is ineligible. So he came home today and they've actually give him a laptop to bring home, do his homework and everything on it. So yeah. And obviously he can't do things on it that he shouldn't do. It's basically for his like his own work, so we can. We've got a printer. We've just got to hook it up to the printer. No, they reckon left-handed people are clever. Actually, random. I wish I could do that. Bird in the hand. Sometimes I open my back door and scream as loud as I can. Nothing changes, but it sure makes you feel better. Yeah, yeah. I've been told that, Trisha. Somebody told me that they're very smart. You see, we've never actually found out what it is. They're basically saying, well, for want of a better word, is slow. But I forgot what they call it. Nah, anyway. But you sit him down in front of a computer or anything, and he just goes like that, job done. When it comes to like actually writing, it's only me and his dad can understand what's wrote down. Yeah, fair enough, Mary. I would love that. I'm on Hangouts. If you want to add me on Hangouts, we can have a chat that way. You know, but you see, the thing is, he's very creative as well. He loves cookery. He absolutely. Oh, that would be great, Trisha. He absolutely loved cookery. Now he's doing work experience in July because he's 15. He'll be 16 in November. So they've actually got him a placement. At a church near Sheffield United football ground, and it's called St Mary's. But it's not just a church, it's like a drop-in centre. They do fitness classes, they've got a cafe, they've got like three function rooms. So when we went to the meeting with this woman from St Mary's, and okay, Peter, I'll probably still be here, and probably by the time you come back, Mr. P will have come in. She says, we sort of explained he loved cookery and all this, that, and other. She says, well, I'll tell you what, she says, when you come for your placement, she says, we'll have you working in the cafe. She says, well, have you preparing for any functions that we've got that week that you're here. And apparently they do outside catering as well. So she says, we'll even get you going out in the van to deliver, you know, the food that they've prepared for these outside functions. So anyway, I got a phone call from his SENCO, which stands for Special Educational Needs Coordinator, or wherever anyway. And I mentioned that they were going to do, and she's actually going to look into college courses that he can do for catering, you know, food, hygiene, basically all aspects of catering. And same as I says to her, Gordon Ramsay had to start somewhere, Jamie Oliver had to start somewhere. And if that's what, from my perspective, if it's a job that he loves or likes doing, you know, it makes for an happy person, doesn't it? If you know what I mean. So that's basically the and trying to think what it is he's making tomorrow. It's a bit like a cottage pie, but you use fish pie. It's like a cottage pie, but instead of using mince or whatever, it's fish. So with mashed potato on top, basically. And he made some lovely lemon. What did he make that last week? That lemon bakewells. They were like tarts, pastry base, lemon in the middle, and then sponge on top, and then he put icing on top. So yeah. So it's sort of all guns are blazing at the moment. But same as I said, if he enjoys cooking, he wants to go to college to, you know, it's not just learning how to cook. It's, you know, it's every aspect of catering. I went to school with Jason Atherton, who was taken on by Gordon Ramsay and ended cooking for the Queen. He was not academic. Now he's we see, this is what I said to Callum Senko. I says the thing is doing something that he likes. You don't have to have a lot of academically to cook. You know what I mean? You just need the right encouragement and the right tutelage, if you know what I mean. Thank you, Baru, for coming in, and I will see you again next time. Thank you for joining us. So that's it. That's it. And here comes trouble. All I can hear is them panting. They've had to walk.
Yeah.
And Trisha, if you were wondering, this is my 15-year-old.
Shattered 15-year-old.
You might think he looks older than 15, but he was 15 in November.
I've got my gas off, that's what you're wondering.
Take it all steamed up.
Yeah.
And Trisha says, hello, Callum. Trisha lives in Skegness.
No, I'm Butlins up there.
I told Trisha I was going to deliver a cheesecake personally.
Huh?
Oh, her son's name is Lewis Callum.
Lewis
Callum.
Oh. Lewis Callum. Oh.
Oh dear me.
Oh.
I'm glad I'm this in this country and you're in Spain, Gail.
Ginger has just done the biggest fart.
She says she's just Ginger Monster's just done the biggest fart. That's what we're laughing at. Oh dear. I'm going all hot and bothered now.
I wish I'm off.
Oh dear, Gail know how to make me laugh. I got a super chat donation for a cheesecake. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, but there's nothing like the personal touch, Trisha. I did a vlog last week. I made a white chocolate cheesecake. I did a vlog. Now, when I did the vlog, I put like some like little star things on top of the cheesecake. So we had that after a Sunday lunch last Sunday, and it got to about Thursday, Friday, and we did a bit of shopping and got a Sunday joint and everything. And I says to Pixie, and Callum chimed in as well. I says, what should we have for pudding? He says, oh, can you make another one of them cheesecakes? So I says, yeah, of course I can. But I says, I'm going to do something different this time. So I made the white chocolate cheesecake. It's got a ginger biscuit base. It's all right, I was just laughing. Did you hear me laughing? Ginger has just done the biggest fart.
Okay. You know what?
Gail says Ginger has just done the biggest fart and it stinks to high heaven. That's what we're laughing at.
Good job she didn't hear that one I did outside.
And so I says,
oh.
Yeah, you can do, please. So I says to him, I says, well, I'm going to do something different this week. So I bought a punnet of strawberries and I put all fresh strawberries on top of it. And
it was.
See? The next Gordon Ramsay even says it were
Excellent day.
And both of them after they had the Sunday lunch and had the pudding, they kept saying, well, I didn't think that cheesecake could get any better, he says, but putting them strawberries on top, he says, it was absolutely delicious.
Made it 10 times better than the last
one. Yes. See? There's a resounding what's it for me?
Next chef right here.
So yes.
And I'm shattered. My hands are cold.
So there's nothing like hearing it from the horse's mouth that it was delicious.
Handsome devil's mouth.
Yeah. He likes blowing his own trumpet as well, I'll tell you that much. I've just been telling him about your laptop that you've got and your work experience. And Tricia says left-handed people are clever.
That's right, I am clever.
Yes, it's 10:10. He's usually in bed by now on a school day. You want to pull up a pew or are you waiting?
I'm waiting for coffee.
Oh, I'm sweating that one.
Dixie.
All
right, them.
Probably Ginger Monster's gassed her.
Uh-oh.
I hope you've gone out on. Hey, get to bed. I hope you've gone out on balcony random, or at least open balcony doors.
A bird in the hand. Hello, Tricia. When's your next TV series coming out?
She says she'll do a reading for our Callum.
Oh,
what? She says she'll do a reading for you. She's a spiritual numerologist. She did a reading for me the other day.
Hello, the big red bear. Bird in the hand.
And they won 2-0.
Yes, 2-0.
So they're happy.
We're happy. Fish.
David Brooks, next Messi.
And it were Enda Stevens that scored it, weren't it?
First one.
Yeah, and David Brooks.
Oh.
Messi.
Just the balcony door is open.
Well, they got both of them wide open.
And Big Red Bear says, Pixie, hello, pal.
Hey. Figure out it right now.
Mary wants me to go to America for treatment. Hey?
Because England is like.
Oh, you're on a guest, on a guest, are you? Thank you for coming in, Gail. And I hope you survive Jane's farts. Are you going out? Is that why you're up early in the morning? Got 6 watching. I've got 12 thumbs up at the moment.
Yeah, 2 million stuff.
Hey, guess who's just come in?
Eagle.
Ah, there it is.
Is he coming on?
You want to come in for 5 minutes, Keith? Or is it getting a bit too late? Pixie and Callum's just come back from the match.
2-0.
2-0.
David Brooks or young Messi. And Man United got knocked out of Champions League.
Yeah.
Seville.
I bet that's what he's been watching, Callum.
Just got home. I saw you in what's his name?
ADH or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
1985.
Yeah. I'm from Derbyshire. Forgot where his name is now.
Derby.
Okay. Ooh. Hey. Come up first time.
Is he your baby cat?
I posted the invitation. Oh, Andy, that's it. I couldn't remember his name.
Andy.
I got a bit emotional.
ADHR 1985, I think his name was. ADHR, I think.
Here, kitty, kitty.
I need a push cat.
Peter's back.
Hey, hello, Peter, mate.
This is Tucker. Hey, that was quick.
Yeah, well, I'm on the iPad.
Oh.
Hola.
Hola, how are you two?
All right, 3.
3, yeah, and a cat as well, yeah.
Yeah. James, Mr. P is home. Yes, Callum's off to bed.
Yeah. I've been out for tea, like, you know, so that's why I've just got in.
Ah.
Yeah, I was checking the scores on the phone.
So I'm a happy chappy.
Yeah.
I'm a happy chappy. And I'm not.
Yeah.
It's all right, I got a bit emotional, Keith.
Yeah.
So, Big Red Bear says you dirty stop out.
We're nightclubbing in a bit.
Yeah.
You know what you have to do, Big Red Bear, while sun shines, you make hay.
Yeah, you do. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's put it on there. That's
That's
better.
Pat, is she all right?
Yeah, she's all right. Yeah,
Good,
yeah. The vacations done her the world of good.
good, good. That's probably what she needed, Keith.
Yeah, it was Jeanette. Yeah.
Probably
Oh,
what I need.
yeah, yeah. Well, when do you go then?
Not till August.
August. Well, when you going to Butlins then for the?
No, they're going to Sheffield Arena
Sheffield Arena.
for wrestling. You mean?
Yeah, yeah,
That's May.
yeah. Well, I'm there in 2 weeks' time at yours.
Is it 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks tonight.
I've seen it advertised on telly.
Yeah, yeah,
Now the show's finished, they're all coming to Sheffield, aren't they?
yeah.
ADM's mix-up saying.
Yeah, hello. I can't see any comments. So
Yeah,
I see you had Gail on because just as I come on, she was going off.
yeah, well, she said Jane had farted and it stunk. I said, if I were you, Gail, I'd go out on veranda a bit. She says, I've got patio doors open. But yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, they're not going to do note for me, Keith.
Are they? Well, what
No.
did they say then?
Oh, guess what? They're putting everything down to.
Weight.
Yeah. They're not giving me an injection because of the risk of infection.
Yeah.
They won't draw any fluid off because that's what's making my knee pop out. The fluid on my knee. They won't give me that. Draw the fluid off because of risk of infection. They won't even consider me for a knee replacement because of my BMI.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then she says, "Oh, but hydrotherapy would benefit you." But there again, wait.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, she even had the cheek to ring. You know this. That patient's got to in weight loss surgery.
Yeah.
She rang them up and basically passed the book, and she says, "Well, they're going to help you any way they can." So I says, "Well, that's going to do a fat loss to good for my knee."
I'm not.
It's a vicious circle, isn't it? You know.
So
Yeah, you've got to lose weight, but
well, same as I says to her. I says I started going to the gym, and the reason why I stopped with my knee. Yeah. I says I can lose more weight when I'm not active. Yeah. I says I can hardly walk, let alone go to the gym or anything. So, but it upset me because I'm so angry.
Yeah.
Basically, they're just washing their hands of me.
Yeah, well, that's all they do, isn't it? Really.
So.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a case of I'm going to go back to the doctors, see what she's got to say.
Yeah.
Say, well, you know, what can I do? It's not going to go away.
No.
And if they don't do anything, it's just going to get worse. I'll probably end up in a wheelchair.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
disgusting, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. I'll not tell you what Pixie said, but.
Bleep,
well,
bleep, 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 bleep.
Yeah, if you'd have been a foreigner.
Exactly, that's exactly what Pixie says.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they'd have been put it in more crude words.
They'd have been falling over themselves to treat me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I says earlier on in the stream, if I'd have got millions of pounds and gone private, I'm sure somebody would have treated me.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about the money, basically.
I think so. I've got nails.
Like me then.
Takes a woman's touch.
So I was out at the weekend as well.
Hey?
Was Betty out at the weekend?
Sunday. Oh, in fact, we met. There were another bloke there with a drone.
Yeah.
Thank you, DM's Mix Up. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, hello, DM's Mix Up. Bye-bye, DM's Mix Up.
Bye.
Yeah, Betty went out at weekend.
Yeah.
What? It were a black drone. It were a bit like a DJI, but it wasn't. It was cheap.
Yeah.
Japanese, Chinese.
Oh, I don't know. It had all these numbers on end in it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, X, Y, Z. That's all I got out of him.
It hadn't got a
Right, everyone.
it hadn't got a camera on it either.
Yeah, yeah. But it's
But he
still,
said something about he'd ordered it from abroad or something. It were £100 or $100 or whatever.
yeah.
And he'd just got it, so we were basically, just testing it out.
Because it apparently had a little drone and he crashed it into one of the trees and broke it, so he got this one.
Same part that Chris crashed his and all.
Yeah.
But mine was a big tree and his was a little tree.
Tell you what, I'm ready to go away again.
Oh?
I'm ready for another holiday. I don't know.
I'm considering booking one for April.
Yeah, Pat's grandson, he's just hired a villa in, where's he hired it? Mallorca. Not Majorca, no. Ibiza for a year.
For a year?
Yeah. So he said, if I want to go over in the autumn or the winter, I can go over.
Mary Clarendon says, well, I'm not washing my hands of you, Jeanette.
Yeah.
Mary wanted me to go over to the USA for treatment.
Yeah, well, that'll cost there. You've got to have the money there.
And that's what I said. I said, if I'd got the money, I'd go private.
Yeah.
But we haven't.
No.
And that's what I said. At the end of the day, Keith, money is the root of all evil.
Yeah. You've got to have it, and then people,
Well, we'll have on Friday night when we win lottery.
Yeah.
Same as I said. If we'd got millions of pounds, they'd be falling over themselves to treat me.
Yeah. Get in touch with Cab 7 and let's do a do.
You never know.
Yeah.
Same as I say,
Well, please donate on that super chat.
no, because you have to wait for a super chat. PayPal's quicker.
Yeah.
Plus, you get all of it on PayPal and not earthing it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I got £42 off Hangouts when they closed my account.
So Microsoft.
Big Red Bases call Microsoft.
Yeah, so I'm not bothered anymore. I'm not going to monetize my channel anymore, even if I get the hours.
Have you got your teeth out?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cheeky beggar. I noticed, but I didn't say anything.
Sorry.
I've got a cold sore, or what do you call it?
Blister. Like abscess.
Yeah. So I thought I'm not going live, so I thought it's a bit painful.
Justin Topney's gob.
Yeah, you are, Chris. Thanks a lot.
Put his big size 9s in.
Yeah, don't worry me. Don't worry me at all.
Do you see what Big Red Base put? It says you'll be there soon. He's still got some of his baby teeth, he has.
I have.
I had mine knocked out when I was 16 years old.
Oh.
Well, I was playing football for Middlesbrough Football Club, and a certain bloke from Leeds United, I'm not making no names, he pushed me in the back as I was about to score a goal. I hit the goalpost, knocked myself out, woke up in hospital. My right knee was in plaster cast. I broke my right knee in 3 places. And I knocked my teeth out. So I've had false teeth since I was 16.
Oh, good.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mine's all my own.
Yeah. Just one of those things, isn't it? You get used to it.
Mine's all my own.
Big Red Bear says, was that professional?
I was... I want professional. Yeah, it was for a professional club, but I was on like
youth terms.
Yeah.
Academy.
Apprentice.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't have an academy in them days.
Well,
no, it was an apprentice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that finished me football career then after that.
Thank you, Mary. Mary says, do you believe in God? I will be praying for you. Thank you.
Awesome. Pray for lottery numbers.
Yeah. Send us lottery numbers.
Yeah, I hear it's out cold again this weekend. Oh, snow.
Ah, we're getting some more snow apparently.
Yeah,
So
so
it says.
playing this weekend, will we?
I bet be. We're at home again, otherwise it'll be another night match.
Is that tonight then?
This one was the one that
were
we
called off.
that were called off.
Yeah.
But we got Forest on Saturday at home, and the forecast snow again. Surely it's not going to be as bad as last time.
Yeah.
Big Red Bear says, more snow, I heard heat wave. I don't know where you've heard that one from.
In Australia.
So
Andy's getting all that.
We having Alt Road done.
Yeah.
Pixie ended up going and parking his car down one of other streets because they're doing, all round estate.
Yeah.
They're doing it all, and we got all notices up, and it says after 7 o'clock, 7 in the morning till 7 at night for 4 days.
Yeah.
Hey, Mrs. P isn't flying solo. Well, I was. It says, welcome back, Eagle.
Who says that?
Brian.
Oh,
Foundation Aerial.
yeah.
So
Brian.
So Chris took his car down one at Side Street. It's one at New Estate thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, they don't need the roads doing because it's a new estate. And there's this one guy, and you've probably seen it, that great big Nissan 4x4, wherever it is. And he parks it end spot. Yeah, he don't even live in this row.
Yeah, yeah.
He lives in one of the houses down there. Sorry.
He's covering me ill.
And basically, to put it politely, it's like a backside.
Yeah.
Don't move it though, Big Red Bear. It gets towed away.
And his has been the only car that's been there all day. And I says to Pixie, I says, why should everybody else have to move theirs? Why should he be an exception? I says, he don't even live on this street.
Mm.
But they put a sticker on his car.
Yeah.
Basically, a warning saying if you don't shift it, it's going to get towed away. I kept saying to Chris, it'll just serve him right if it gets towed away, Keith.
Hey, Nicky sticker. So I don't
yeah,
know.
they've put a sticker on the car like, well, this is your final warning. If you don't move it tomorrow, it's getting towed.
Oh, good. That'll be all right then. We'll all cheer.
Hey. I hope he's on holiday.
Well, I'll tell you a story, Keith.
What's that? I was going to make my move for Mrs. B. Well,
there's one thing, Brian. I couldn't run away from you. I can hardly walk, let alone run. Well, I'm going to tell you a story now. Bearing in mind, there's like 5 spaces and there's 5 houses in this row.
Mm.
Now, Ivy next door, she doesn't have a car, but her daughter comes and picks her up to fetch her for a dinner, and she's got a man friend that comes to see her.
Ooh.
Anyway. Oh dear. Anyway, Pix keeps saying he's going to give me a fines lift. That's if he can pick me up in first place. Anyway.
With these guns.
He always parks in that end spot. Now, before we moved in here, he came round to everybody with this, I don't know whether it was a petition or what it were, and he says, I've asked the council to designate that spot as a disabled spot. Sorry.
Blocking me again.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, Ivy and nobody would sign it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's sort of person, she's like me. She says it how she sees it. So
Yeah.
she says, well, I'm going to tell you something now. She says, I'd never sign it in a month of Sunday. Apparently, he must have had to have everybody on this row their permission for him to have this disabled bay marked out by council.
Mm.
So anyway, she said, I'd never, ever sign it in a month of Sundays. She says, you don't even live on this street. She says, and them bays are for the tenants of this row, and you're not even, don't even live on the street, so I'm not signing it. So anyway, she goes away on holiday, and this was when Evelyn next door to her was alive.
You can pop Mr. P anytime. Cheers, mate.
Pete, that's a good one. Mrs. P, yeah. Don't give on me.
I know. Anyway, so you know what the crafty sod did?
No.
He waited for her to go on holiday,
Yeah.
and Evelyn
Yeah, should do.
he waited for her to go on holiday, got the counselling, and had this bay marked out, disabled bay, in that end spot.
Yeah.
So Evelyn gets on phone to Ivy, and he says, you'll never get, I forget what his name is now, I don't even know his name. So Evelyn gets on phone to Ivy, and he says, you'll never guess what so-and-so's done. She says, he's waited for you to go on holiday, and because you won't sign it, he's had that bay marked out anyway.
Mm.
So anyway, she went, right, I can't do no at the moment. She says, but you will just watch this space when I get home. So anyway, when she gets home, gets onto council, told them about what had gone off, about nobody wanting to sign this thing to say he could have this bay. Next couple of days, they come and burnt it off, and she was stood at the door laughing at him because they burnt it off.
Oh,
and she just says to him, she says, well, that'll teach you for going behind my back and having it done while I'm on holiday and waiting for me to go on holiday.
There's only one childish person, Big Red Bear, and that was him across the wood.
Same as I say, he don't even live in this row.
Video of the car being thrown away. Yeah, you get your camera ready.
But yeah, Fixie said to me today, he says, well, his car's still there. He says, if tow truck comes, he says, video it, he says, and give me a ring, he says, and tell me that they've towed it away.
That'd be hilarious.
But, you know, same as I says, he thinks he's above the law, Keith, because he's a pensioner.
Mm.
You know, and so his excuse is, well, my wife's disabled. One, he's never said anything to Chris because he knows he works for.
Yeah.
And two, he knows.
Crime watch.
He knows that I walk with two walking sticks.
Yeah.
And same as Chris says, he says if he comes and says, well, that's my parking space, blah, 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 and Chris will say, one, he says you don't even live in this row. And two, my wife's more disabled than what yours is.
Gangster Grammy.
But tell you, I'm not going to swear, but he's a right pain in rear enders.
It starts with a T. Got two S's, got an O in it. Two S's, E and an R. That's what
it is. Yeah.
You know, he thinks because he's elderly, Keith, is above the law.
Yeah.
I went in my I parked my car up and I got in from work one day in his space, and he was parked in next bay, and I was walking into the house, and then he was coming out, and he was fiddling about with his car, and I forgot something out of the car, so I went back, and he got his bonnet up and pretending to fiddle about with it, and he didn't even speak or say hello.
Don't speak to us.
Nothing.
because we came back one day and we parked in that. We were for about a fortnight, weren't it?
Yeah.
And we got in that spot for about a fortnight. And we come back one day, and Ivy next door said to us, she says, I love you. Someone says, what? She says, I'm glad you parked in that space.
Sounds like we'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah.
And the reason why he don't park on his own street is because his actual designated parking is up on that main road.
Yeah.
And he'd make the excuse it's too far for his wife to walk.
Yeah.
Well, what is one parking bay space going to make a difference of walking?
No.
It's always got to be on that end one.
Yeah.
Always.
And when we went out with drone on Sunday.
Yeah.
No, it was when we went to that physio on Friday evening.
Yeah.
It was I were walking to the car, and I said it out loud on purpose, and I says,
Oh, in his 70s, Big Red
I'd
Bear.
say is in his 70s. I said out loud, I says, I hope they sort my knee out. I says, because it's crippling me.
Having to walk this far.
Yeah, having to walk, it's crippling me. And he were tinkering about with car, and I says to Chris, and I said to Chris, I says, I bet you £5. I says, he's back in that spot by the time we get back.
Yeah.
But he weren't.
Yeah.
We thought he rang in about, so as soon as we went, he'd get in there.
No, but he's in there now, but hopefully he'll not be for a very long time.
And he got in there Sunday because we went out with drone, and when we come back, it's not moved since.
I'm hoping, Keith, that if his car does get towed away and he knocks on our door or Ivy's door, getting it all this.
Yeah.
I'll be ready for him.
I says to Chris, I says, if they come knocking on my door and say, do you know whose that car is that's parked on thing? We're just about to tow it away. I say, no, I don't know whose car it is.
Yeah, don't.
Plead ignorance.
Yeah, I would.
But
He's had a warning because there's a sticker on his car saying it's going to be towed away if you don't move it.
Yeah.
we have a 4-space car park, and we have neighbours who look out for their windows for space to park the car.
He does. He must
God,
do, because as soon as somebody moves out that spot, within 2 minutes, he comes out and he puts his back in that spot.
Yeah. Oh.
So he must. He's a sad old man because he must stand looking for people to move the car so he can go and move his back. That's how sad he is, Keith.
Should have blades put in there.
But I tell you something else. I'm going to approach the council and I'm going to have that as my designated disabled parking bay.
Yeah. Well, you want.
That'll put a turd on his strawberries.
And every time he parks in it, the phone council up says he's parking in it again. I can buy a marketing car.
Yeah. Because you've got to park your wheelchair there, haven't you?
Well, that's it.
Well, same as I said to Chris. I said, if he parks in that... He said, fucking strange. If he parks in that, once I've had it marked out, because same as I said to Chris, they'll not... Ivy will be all for it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I bet they all will.
You know what I mean? And same as I said, I'm going to have that one as my designated disabled parking bay. And if he parks in it, I'll just ring council up and say, somebody's parked in my disabled parking bay. Can you come and tow it, please?
Get rid.
Yeah. So you've got to buy a new car then now.
Got what?
You've got to buy a car to put in there. Well, otherwise he's going to jump where you put your car now.
We'll just buy 5 cars and fill up space up.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys, but these are all ours now. Only using one, but these are all ours.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that'll put a turd on his strawberries when I get that done.
Yeah. Well, I'm back live tomorrow night, hopefully.
Interview.
I've got an interview with Helen of HS.
Oh, what time's that?
9 o'clock.
Oh, that's all right. I'll go on before then.
Yeah.
I'll promote you. Just give me 20 quid later.
Yeah.
Big Red Bear says just paint your house number on the road. You can't do that.
No, you
No.
can't. Yeah.
Number 8 space.
Yeah,
Old
but
man.
what they'll do is if they come and mark that out as a disabled bay, they'll put number 8 on it.
Yeah.
I would have thought so.
How did Man U get on then?
Lost 2-1.
Lost?
Yeah, they're bye-byes.
Way! I'm pleased. Beat us on Saturday. I'm pleased for that score.
We're now 2 points outside the playoffs now.
Yeah. How did Cardiff get on then?
1.
Did they?
Yeah, 3-1, I think.
Yeah. Who else was playing?
All them they got called off on Saturday last week, so.
I always thought it was tomorrow when they were playing. Is someone playing tomorrow?
Well, there might be, I don't know, but.
Yeah. Oh, you're up to 535 now here. Good luck.
Peter says, when Mr. P moves his car, I will park my wheelchair in there so they can't park there.
Yeah.
I've got a better idea. I'll just lay down it road.
Yeah, I've got an even better idea. Get salty nuts down.
It's put, yes, Cardiff won. Awesome.
Oh, did they? Yeah, because Villa were losing last time I looked. So
And they lost.
They lost it.
They got hammered 3-1 against QPR at home.
Yeah, I know. God, hell.
They're on free fall now.
Yeah. It's like us. We're going back down.
No.
Yeah. We ain't won in about 16 or 17 games.
Oh, I'm glad I walked away with Sparta. Well, at first off, even though we were winning 1-0,
yeah,
we're absolutely.
It said to Callum weekend or yesterday. It says, "Oh, don't be disappointed." It says we're going to get hammered tomorrow night, Callum.
No, I didn't say we're going to get hammered. I said, don't be disappointed if we lose because Burton are playing for their lives or in relegation scrap.
Yeah.
So they're going to make it very, very, very difficult for us, and we can't break teams down like that. But all my hands up to play. They proved me wrong tonight.
Yeah.
Brian says, "How was the holiday, Keith?"
Absolutely brilliant, Brian. Very relaxing. I didn't do a thing. The only thing I did was I went on that 9 kilometres rope walk type of thing in a canyon, which I am busy editing at the moment.
Oh. It says he could use a month off.
Yeah.
I've got a Gold Star nomination award, Keith. Woo!
Yeah, I'm ready again to go, you know. I mean,
I am.
We was talking to a 79-year-old bloke over there. He run the 3 mile of the prom.
I really missed the wallpaper.
He's from the Wirral, Liverpool area, and he was saying that he goes away every month for 2 weeks to a different area. Yeah, and he's done so for 20 years, you know, since he's been retired.
Can't be mad.
And I went, what? You go away every 2, you know, he goes away 2 weeks every month, somewhere different.
Blimey.
I thought, God, he must have some money.
He's got to have, hasn't he?
Yeah. Because it's an expense, you know. I mean, what did it cost us? For the 4 weeks, 780 quid.
That's not bad, is it?
Oh, no, not really, for 4 weeks.
That's damn good for a fortnight. Sometimes 1,200, isn't it?
Yeah.
Foundation Hero said that's what life should be about, living it.
Too right.
And I asked him how Pat were, and he says she feels fantastic.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. You know, it was going. You know, she's a lot better.
Good.
So when we're seeing each other again then, Keith, Sunday, what?
No, it's
2 weeks tonight.
No, I mean...
Up to weekend.
When are we going on the D?
I don't know.
On the D.
On an E. What?
D.
A meet-up?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, whenever we're going to meet Andy.
If it's fine this weekend, we could pop over this weekend.
Hey, easy days. Hello.
Hey!
I have to what? I have the house to myself on Friday due to family going away to Butlins for my niece is
50th birthday.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to see right here over here.
Is that an invitation to a party?
Party at Big Red Bear's house.
Oh, wait.
Everybody's invited. I'm inviting everybody.
All the 7 viewers.
And where's Big Red Bear live?
Swindon.
Well, it's only an option to put a jump away. Might even let you fly Betty.
Yeah, we could go down there. That's only a 3 hour.
Lol.
No, if we get all this snow.
Yeah.
It's basically waiting and seeing to see what weather's doing, isn't it, really?
What's the address, says Brian.
It says remember to keep the curtains closed.
Pretend that you're out.
And you're welcome over here anytime.
Oh, that's it. Right, I'll see you in about 45 minutes, Keith.
Concord. Ew.
No, my 8-litre car.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I will pretend to be out. Jeanette will go out front and I'll go out back.
Yeah, so if you hear a knock on door at weekend.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome anytime. You know that. We're not going over anywhere this weekend. Got no arrangements this weekend.
Some to say it's all depending on weather, really, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I've got a picture at wallpaper I can send you, Foundation.
Keith,
Out my wallpaper.
Big Red Bear says, Keith, I have my mobility scooter coming now. Get kettle on. The Foundation wants a picture with your wallpaper.
That's right.
We've actually got one.
That's what I've just said to him about 5 seconds ago.
No.
Yeah, you're welcome to. I'll take a picture and put it on.
There you go.
I don't mind. It's a talking point, as I say.
Well, that's it.
Exactly.
Isn't it? Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm a bit nervous about tomorrow's interview. I ain't done one for what? 5 weeks, 6 weeks?
You'll be raised.
It's like riding a bike, Keith.
You take, I mean, you ain't been on very much just lately.
No. Well, we ain't been badly and all, so then as I say, I was that angry and upset and everything earlier on. I went, Pixie says, do you want me to set live stream? I says, no, I don't feel like it. Got to about 9 o'clock. There were no top telling. I thought, sod it, I'm going to go on.
So when I'm at work, now you can do it. You can get on it.
See, it's all set up. It's all running.
This is.
Because I went on at Ellen's this morning.
Hang on, what's that? Big Red Bear says, go racing in the garages with the mobility scooters. And Foundation says, Brian says, I can Photoshop myself in with wallpaper. So instead of Keith, it'll be Brian.
Yeah. That's well, you know, get the green screen up, Brian.
Ah, yeah.
Still I got one.
Oh, well.
Well, Randall's got one and she's never used it yet.
No.
Well, she's been too busy gallivanting, hasn't she?
Here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. But I mean, she's picked the right one to go on holiday with, didn't she?
Oh, I'd say, yeah.
She says Ginger Monster were as red as a beetroot. I said that probably be the same colour as this top.
Yeah. But at least Ginger Monster goes in the pool.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, she got a tankini thing on the other day.
Oh.
Ready to go in pool.
Oh.
Well, she looks nice in that.
Aye. I use green screen in my new video. Oh, I'll have to watch that.
Who's that?
Easy Days.
Oh. Easy Days are just use green screen.
What?
I know, I'll be right. Just bought a 360 camera, been pretty fun messing around with it, says Brian. Ooh.
So have a look at that when he uploads then.
Big Red Bear says, gotta love that wallpaper. Hey, Keith.
Right, it's 10 to 11. Yeah, Pixie's flagging a little bit.
Flagging.
Yeah. Okay then. So
Yeah, I'm gonna close it down and thank you everybody for coming in and thank you, Keith.
yeah. So what time are you going live tomorrow night then?
I'll try and make it about half 7 if I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then.
You know, because I asked her this morning because I've been trying to get in touch with 2 or 3, and none of them have got back to me. So when I
No.
was on the live stream, I says, "Oh, you know, do you mind being interviewed tomorrow?" So she says no. So I thought, well, give me something to do.
Oh, that's it.
No worries.
Yeah.
Time for bed too, right, Brian?
Okay then, everybody.
Yeah, and it's nice seeing you again, Keith.
Yeah. And thank you.
And I shall speak to you all later. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll see you all later.
Yeah.
Bye.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Right, see you later.
Yeah. Ta-da then.
Bye.
Bye.